Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. I hope you're doing well, and if you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. If you do enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a video. Today we're going to be talking about a case that is truly horrifying, and this type of stuff is not talked about enough. 32-year-old Lindsay Clancy was a labor and delivery nurse from Massachusetts. She was married to her husband Patrick, and the two shared 3 small children together: 5-year-old Cora, 3-year-old Dawson, and 8-month-old Callan. Lindsay was described as a generous person and a good mother. She would often post pictures to her social media accounts and appeared to be very happy. Well, as we all know, not everything on social media is as it appears. Lindsay was suffering with a severe case of postpartum depression that would soon turn into an even more severe condition, postpartum psychosis. Symptoms of postpartum depression include feeling unconnected to your baby and having difficulty bonding. In cases of more severe postpartum psychosis, you could experience hallucinations, delusions, and even paranoia. These types of mental health issues need to be talked about more often. Although I do not have any experience dealing with them myself, as I do not have any children yet, I do have experience dealing with severe depression, and I know exactly what it is like to not feel like you are in control of your mind. It's a very, very real and very, very serious condition. It all started 6 weeks after Lindsay gave birth to her 3rd child and became so severe that she had to leave her job. Lindsay's husband Patrick began working from home so that he could help her. On January the 24th of this year, which is 2023, the family's lives would change forever. On this day, Lindsay appeared to be happy and smiling. Her husband even said that she had been having one of her best days. She took one of their children to the pediatrician, played with Dawson and Cora in the snow, and overall just appeared to be in good spirits. Internet search results showed her searching very normal things like stool softeners for their child that they had taken to the pediatrician earlier that day and takeout menus. At 5:10 p.m., Lindsay placed an order for takeout. Her husband Patrick left to pick up the food as well as stop at CVS to get a stool softener for their child that they had taken to the pediatrician earlier. He called Lindsay at 5:33 p.m. and she did not answer, but called back about a minute later, and the call lasted for 14 seconds. He arrived home at 6:09 p.m. to complete silence. Patrick went upstairs where he found blood on one of the bedroom floors and the bedroom window open. Lindsay had strangled the 3 children to death before slitting her wrists, her neck, and jumping from the bedroom window on the top floor. Patrick found Lindsay laying in the backyard, and she actually survived. He found the children in the basement with exercise bands tied around their necks. So horrifying. I could not imagine being Patrick at this point. This is just so terrible and unexpected for him. Now, as I said, Lindsay had been struggling with severe postpartum psychosis. She was put on several different medications, which I will put up a list on the screen because it is absolutely astonishing. Lindsay Clancy had been reaching out for help. She had been doing everything that she should and could be doing, and the system absolutely failed her. She had told her husband that she was having suicidal thoughts and had even checked herself into a psychiatric hospital. She was released 3 weeks prior to the tragic incident with, you guessed it, more medication. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with medications, especially antidepressants, a lot of them can cause reactions when being mixed with other medications. And as you could see, she was on a lot, as well as the side effects could actually be more severe, especially if your body's not reacting to the medication well. Common types of side effects on these types of medications is feeling suicidal. I just feel like this was just a recipe for disaster. She didn't need to be put on tons of medication and pretty much zombified. She was reaching out for help. She needed help and care. Lindsay had told her husband that prior to strangling her children and attempting to take her own life, that she had heard a voice telling her to kill her children and then herself, and said that this was her only chance. She has been left paralyzed from the waist down. Now, Lindsay is facing murder charges. Prosecutors are trying to say that the situation was premeditated and acted with extreme cruelty. The defense argues that she was not in control of her senses. She faces life in prison if convicted. As if this isn't all tragic enough, she's now being charged with murder on top of this. Now, some of you may disagree with me here, but I do think that this is an actual case of extreme postpartum psychosis that was left untreated, as well as she was put on way too many medications all at once and could have been facing some severe side effects. I mean, were they not following up with the care on these medications? Were they not ensuring that her body was reacting to them well? And she's going to be faced with a lifetime of guilt. This is just truly a tragic case, but you guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think of this case? Please remember to be kind to each other, especially when it comes to something like this. If you have not experienced mental health, you really truly don't know what it's like. Trust me, I've been there, and trying to explain it to somebody else is almost more frustrating because there's nothing that you can do to make them understand. I will leave a link down below to the family's GoFundMe page, and with that being said, you guys stay safe. Take care. If you know anybody that is struggling with mental health, or you are yourself, reach out. Do not feel ashamed. Please speak up. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you guys in my next video.